Good morning and welcome back to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm Shannon Register, and today we're going around the city interviewing some of our superintendents and finding out how their first week of school went. We know we had a lot of excited students out there and a lot of parents excited to get the school year rolling and getting back into some normal routines after vacations and lots of fun over the summer. So we're finding out some information about the different school districts for you. If you're moving to the area, you definitely want to check out the schools. Each independent school district does things a little bit differently, so you're going to want to check those out. And if you live in the areas and you don't have kids in school anymore, this is a great show for you as well, just to get information about the districts and learn and stay in touch with them and what they're doing. And if you've got kids in school, obviously you want to know all this good stuff. So we're getting a lot of information out for you today on your school districts around the Houston area. This segment, I'm talking with Dr. Beau Rees of Montgomery Independent School District. He's the superintendent out there. And Montgomery is the school district where my kids go to school. So I'm excited to interview their superintendent. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Happy to be on the show, and happy that you have your kids in our school district. Now I have some even more pressure here in this interview.
So you have children in the district as well, or do your kids go to a different district?
Yes, I do. I have 3 daughters, and they all attend Montgomery schools. I have a senior this year and a freshman, and then a 3rd grader as well.
That's
and
exciting.
My wife is a senior English teacher, and she teaches in the district. So all of my girls and the whole family are Montgomery Bears.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. You think you guys are going to have a great team this year? Football season looking good?
Yes, our kids, they play so hard, and they work so hard and give all the effort, everything you could ever expect from them. The move up in classification for us into 6A, the highest classification based on enrollment for athletics and academic competitions, will be difficult for us because we still are the small kids on the block as far as enrollment goes. But we do expect to compete.
How many kids do you guys have in the district?
Right at 8,000. As of the end of the first day, we were 8,033 students.
Yeah, that's a small district compared to like Fort Bend. I mean, Fort Bend has, good Lord, they have a lot of kids. I don't know how they keep up with all of them.
Well,
but you guys are so spread out. Yeah, I mean, y'all are a sprawling district.
Yes, over 225 square miles. So we have more growth or land, if you will, potential than even South Air ISD.
Yeah.
But at the high school, we have 2,500 students, and we're in the same district with all the Spring and Klein schools, which they average all above 33,000 kids. So we're the small kid on the block, but and the new kid too.
Well, you're known as a good school district, so that's the main thing. That's what counts, is that you're taking good care of your students out there. So how many elementary schools do you guys have?
We have 5 elementary schools, and they are classified.
Can you hear me?
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, I think I lost you. Okay, can you repeat that again?
Yes, we have 5 elementary schools, and they are pre-K through 4th grade.
Okay.
4 of those schools are, and then one of them is a 5th grade only campus.
Okay. And then your middle school is 6th through 8th, is that right?
Actually, we have a 6th grade only campus at the middle school.
Okay.
And then we have a junior high school that's grades 7 and 8.
Okay.
And then a comprehensive 9 through 12 high school.
Okay. So you guys do things a little bit different than some of the other districts. The way you break out your 5th grade, you have a campus just for 5th graders. That's a little bit different than some of the other districts. What was the reasoning behind that, and is that working well for you guys?
I'm not sure what the reasoning was when that decision was made. It has worked out really well for us. Our parents like the configurations. However, in our recently passed bond election in May, we are working towards some efficiencies that will move us to pre-K through 5th grade campuses.
Okay.
And we'll remodel both the 5th grade and 6th grade only schools, and they'll become pre-K through 5 as well.
Oh, okay. So, so the bond that passed is for renovations. You're not building a new school. You're adding on to the schools you already have.
We actually we're building 3 new schools.
Okay.
1 new high school, so we'll have 2 high schools.
Okay.
And then a new junior high that will be a 6th, 7th, and 8th, and a new elementary school, and then renovations to every school in the district.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So that was a large bond that passed for you guys. That was good last May, huh?
It was. We were excited to put the measure out there, and I'm really happy and proud that over 70% of our constituents, the taxpayers, approved the bond.
That's great. So you only have 1 high school right now, right?
Yes.
And you guys offer all the major sports though through that high school, right? Your students can participate in baseball, and I mean you guys offer track, everything that all the other high schools in the area offer, right?
We do. We offer everything that all the area schools offer, with the exception of maybe a few that do wrestling. We don't currently offer wrestling. But we do have our own natatorium, our own swim team, dive team, everything under the sun.
That's good. All right. Well, I know that you are well experienced. You're married to a teacher, and then you have taught and done all kinds of things in education. I'm just sitting here looking at your bio: a former teacher, coach, assistant principal, elementary principal, high school principal, director of curriculum. I mean, you've like done it all, haven't you?
Well, I did drive a bus my first year, too, so I've pretty much done most of the work you can do in a public school.
That's good. You know all the ins and outs of it. That's fantastic. I think to work in a public school, you really have to love it. I mean, you have to love it. You have to be devoted to it and love it. It's just...
I agree. I can't imagine doing this job or teaching or anything involved in schools where you don't love the work and love the kids. I still say that the greatest thing for me, walk into a school early in the morning on a weekday, and you walk down the halls, you smell the bacon cooking coming from the cafeteria, and then the pitter patter of the kids in the halls, and the clanking of the lockers, and all the commotion, and even some of the dust from the books. It's just a wonderful feeling. Really get your fires burning and get you going.
Well, my kids said the food is really good. So apparently the cafeteria, even the teachers were saying the cafeteria food's really good. So that's impressive. That's a big...
We do work hard at it, and our cafeteria ladies and the program that we have is. It's good eating.
Yeah. Well, you guys also offer a program. The YMCA program comes into the schools and does aftercare for the students. And I know that's not part of the school, but the YMCA comes into the school and uses school facilities, which is really convenient for parents. I really like that program. I mean, I think that's a great benefit to parents to have an after-school program they can take their children or leave their children at.
It's a small district and what's considered fairly rural. We're really blessed to have Conroe's YMCA in partnership with us to offer those after-school programs. And they're really well received, and it's a well-run program.
And your busing schedules, I know that like you said, it's a sprawling district. So I know for the bus drivers, they have long routes and you have to pick the kids up early to get them to school on time. Did you guys have any glitches on Monday, or did everything run smoothly?
Well, it ran as smoothly as possible, but you're right. We have a number of bus routes, and like we talked about earlier, the district is really large in terms of square miles. So we cover over 5,000 miles every day in bus routes.
Wow.
In this growing district, we have really put some time and effort into making that transportation program better. In fact, last Tuesday night, we just bought 10 new school buses, and we're trying to keep up with the growth and keep the route as short as possible.
Very good. All right. Well, we appreciate you joining us on the show today. Dr. Beau Rees with Montgomery ISD. He's the superintendent out there. We appreciate you joining us here on Houston Real Estate Radio. It's exciting to hear how your school year is going.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be on, and I look forward to meeting you and hope your kids have a great year in the Montgomery school.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You've been listening to Houston Real Estate Radio, and if you missed any of today's show, you can catch us online at HoustonRealEstateRadio.com. See all the videos there, and make sure you like us over on Facebook. If you've got a real estate question, call us 281-882-8088. We'll answer it right here on the air every Sunday between 11 and noon.